We're now live, guys.
We are live.
So live. It's not even.
Saturday Night Shenanigans, everyone.
What?
I said, welcome to Saturday Night Shenanigans with your host, Daren Hillhouse, with one R. And Mr. Rocker Vlogs is here, too.
Hi, Mr. Rocker Vlogs.
Yeah, too bad.
Hey,
located,
Mr.
I
Rocker.
muted myself. Sorry, man.
Okay. Where's Mr. Rocker Vlogs located? Massachusetts. You got any snow going on?
No, not at the moment. There's not a cloud in the sky.
We had snow like crazy yesterday, and it was like completely no fun. And I'm going to hold on 2 seconds. I'm going to tweet this out.
Awesome.
If I can remember.
Dose of Dad's here, too. Wow.
Oh, Dose of Dad. Hey, buddy.
Well, hello there.
How y'all doing?
That's a party.
We're live.
You timed that pretty much perfect because I just finished up raid tonight. So,
hey, I don't know if y'all saw, but I actually got a thumbnail for this here live stream.
I saw that. Congratulations.
I'm figuring stuff out.
One of these days, I'll teach you something, Daren.
One of these days.
Probably not today, but one of these days.
No, not today. And to be fair, he didn't teach me how to do that last week, so I just figured it out today.
So, Herman, I've got to ask, what's going on with his hair tonight, buddy?
You know what? At least I have hair.
Hey, bald is beautiful. Bald is beautiful.
Yeah, well, not on me, man. If you've ever seen me bald, you wouldn't say that.
Either Herman just got up.
Is that better? Hold on, let me do my hair right here on camera.
Yeah, either Herman just got up from a nap, or he just got home from a date that went really, really well. So which is it, Herman?
It's neither of those. I can't get You're putting a little bit too much confidence into that, DOD.
So, apparently, there was one. Actually, I didn't do my hair. I didn't do my hair this morning, but my hair in one of my videos, my day off video, was crazy, and my kids were laughing at it.
Yeah, I would laugh too.
Yeah, if you'd actually watch it.
Which one? Which video are you talking about?
It's like, what's a day off? Because nobody gets a day off.
I watched that one. I even tweeted it out.
Because when you have a day off, you have stuff to do. So
day off. What's that like?
Yeah, right. What is a day off? I've never had one in my life.
Christian makes vlogs here. Welcome, Christian.
Nice, Christian.
Hey, Christian.
How's everyone doing this fine Saturday evening?
Horrible.
Hard. It's past my bedtime.
Pretty well.
I'm sorry. I appreciate you joining.
Daren's over there night owling it tonight.
I made the mistake of agreeing to switch shifts today. Although, to be fair, if I hadn't switched shifts, I probably wouldn't have made it in. So that's why we're doing this late.
Gosh, always waiting on a woman like Daren, I swear.
Oh, that's crazy sauce.
Nice. Sure. Oh my gosh. Are you okay, Daren? Did he just beat you?
Yeah.
Up really? Okay, just checking.
I'm just.
I gotta ask you, Daren. How many times during a day does it actually cross your mind? Why am I friends with this dosa that I got? I mean, I don't.
But now, wait. What's a mind? Dosa Dad. What's a mind? I thought it was a mind, but I must have missed something.
I'm sorry. I don't speak that eloquent city talk.
Oh, I don't.
Out of those Californians.
Do you hear the little twang there in my voice?
Yes, you sound just like a Valley girl, Herman.
Thank you.
Don't forget your pumpkin spice latte.
Okay.
Unicorn frappuccino. Herman be over there drinking so much unicorn frappuccino, he's pissing rainbows.
Don't give away my secrets, DOD. Come on, man. You can't give away the secrets of my. Hey, at least I was on time tonight. Where were you?
Hey, I arrived just when I was supposed to.
Yeah, so did I last week.
Hey, come on, guys.
Daren, I can't work with this guy, all right? Can you fire him? I can't work with this guy.
Y'all gonna, because this is, y'all got to figure your stuff out.
You got to pay me more. When you get monetized, can you pay me all your money, Daren?
I'll give you all my YouTube money.
Okay, got it. Because I'm only making 14, 16 right now.
Oh, sorry. Let me rephrase this. I'll give you all the YouTube money that I've gotten so far.
Okay, that's good. We have Bergie in the chat. Welcome, Bergie.
How's the weather in KY, Dose of Dad?
Colder than a well digger's booty.
I noticed you parked at the end of the driveway, so you don't have to shovel it all.
If you're digging skin, I don't shovel snow. That I have 4-wheel drive. And
you don't have 4-wheel drive?
No, I have 4-wheel drive.
Oh, you do. Gotcha.
Yeah, if I can't get out with 4-wheel drive, I don't need to go anywhere.
My problem is my tires are bald, and so yeah.
All right, no, I've got to ask you now. What was that attempt at a reverse donut in a front-wheel drive car? What was that?
It's worked before. Rear-wheel drive is much better, and I think part of it is because the concrete was showing. I don't know. It was horrible attempt.
It was beyond a horrible attempt. I love you, Daren. I think my grandma could cut better donuts in her hover round.
I'm sure she could.
Oh.
We have Bergie Love joining us. Welcome. How's everyone in the chat doing tonight?
They're sleeping.
Y'all doing fine? Just because you're sleeping, Herman, doesn't mean everyone else is. Yeah, Dose of Dad, will you teach me how to do a donut in a front-wheel drive vehicle?
There's nothing to do.
Well, I'm going to be honest. Front-wheel drive, it's always just cut it to the right, cut it to the left, and floor it, and it'll eventually break loose. But you don't really do donuts. You just kind of sit there and spin in a circle. You don't even go anywhere.
Big Bear is here. What's up, Big Bear?
Whoa. Big Bear. Douche. Sorry.
Hey.
Sorry. That's a joke between Big Bear and I. Sorry, Daren.
Is this your channel, Herman?
This is after hours, Daren.
Sorry.
You can't.
I told you. I need a suspension. Set me straight. I didn't hear you, Dose of Dad. I was too busy talking.
After hours.
Yeah, this is after hours. Our contract expired at 11 o'clock. So.
I see.
Oh.
So, I got some more questions because that was actually fun. Did y'all have fun with those questions last week?
I did. It was fun.
Yeah, they were fun.
Cool.
Don't sound too excited, Dose of Dad.
Well, be sitting around talking about YouTube for 2 hours.
That is
YouTube. Wait, don't talk about YouTube. DOD. Don't talk about YouTube. It's illegal.
Yeah, I don't want to get yelled at.
On YouTube right now. Don't talk about it.
Yeah, don't want to get yelled at this week.
I don't want. Yeah, I want to see you get yelled at. That'd be funny.
All right, here's a good one for y'all. What is your favorite sport to watch?
Ooh.
All right, who wants to go first?
You go for it. You spoke up. Go for it.
Winning. Favorite sports is hockey, football, and baseball and basketball.
So you like all of them?
Pretty much.
All right. Mr. Herman.
You know, it used to be football, but I have to say I'm actually really enjoying watching hockey. I don't watch it on TV though. I watch it live. I go to a local hockey team and I watch it live.
Do you have a
So I
season
like
pass or?
No, but I need to get one. I probably should get one, but I haven't yet.
Gotcha. All right.
But
Hockey's kind of fun, especially night.
hockey's fun to watch. It's really entertaining. I actually know the rules now.
Yay, learning.
I'm learning the rules. I can answer for Dose of Dad too. His is gonna be horseshoe throwing.
Horseshoes running?
No,
All
I was
right.
gonna say feminist basket weaving, but
How about boxing?
boxy boxing, jello wrestling. You know, I'm not really picky.
All right. I guess it's my turn to answer the question. I'm actually not a sports guy. In the basketball games, but I'm not much of a sports guy. I know. I'm such a disappointment.
Yep, you are. Keep going.
I do support the Utah Falcons in football, and I've mentioned this before. With my sisters on the team. They are two-time international women's football league champions, and they play full tackle, so it's none of that stuff. So,
ooh, nice.
Although, answer me this: how can they be international women's football league when the league is only in the United States?
Okay.
That's one thing that I can't get past.
I never got that either.
Big Bear says he's an all-around sports fan, but his favorites are MMA and hockey.
Word.
See, I prefer boxing over MMA.
I've never been into anything like that, like watched WWE because my friend did, but I haven't followed it since then.
You know, I was into boxing back in my younger years. I actually boxed.
Nice.
But it was really hard to box because, you know, here it was, I was a 14, 15-year-old, and I was considered a heavyweight, and there weren't any. I only boxed a handful of times.
Bergie Love says football and hockey. So apparently the thing tonight is hockey. Here's a good one for y'all. Hi, Charlie.
She can't hear you. I got headphones on.
Gotcha. Okay. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? All right, I'll spit it out. I live in San Diego.
Why would you want to go to California? Herman's there.
Yeah. Wow. Ouch.
I don't want to go for the Herman. I want to go for the weather.
All right. Note to self. Dose of Dad's Discord. Got it. Actually, your Discord would go down if I could.
Do what?
No,
I said your Discord would go down if I quit, so I can't do it.
I don't know about that.
Well, you know, then you'd have to deal with.
You're a great presence there, but
you have to deal with Daren. So, with one R, by the way. Daren's still with one R.
You know, I've been dealing with Daren for months now. I think we'll be all right.
You're a saint now, DOD.
Is that what it takes to graduate to sainthood?
Yeah, well, if you have to deal with Daren and myself, and Mr. Rocker Vlogs too.
So I'm a modern day Mother Teresa. Got it.
Pretty much, yeah, pretty much.
Oh, yeah, all right.
No, but I want the weather. It's supposedly it's 70 degrees all year round, so that's why I would live in San Diego.
That would be
Just kind
nice.
of, yeah, that would be nice.
It's 10 degree stuff. I'm over it. Will you stop poking me? What do you want?
The tiny heat is the best time.
That's putting away the motorcycle.
It's Daren and Herman. The same people I talk to every Saturday night.
Hi, Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
Herman and Daren say hi.
Your dad being mean to you?
I heard them.
You heard them?
Yeah.
Okay.
You hear anything?
You get. Okay. Yeah, you got ears. Awesome. Go away. I love you.
Oh, wow.
See how she talks to me?
I want to host talk.
She is your daughter after all, DOD.
I know it. I'm screwed. Just the parent-teacher conferences. It's going to be tough. Well, you know, we were at the grocery yesterday. I went on to the grocery store on my lunch hour because we were supposed to get snow, and I didn't want to deal with it after work. And we're standing in the line, and there's like this grumpy old man comes through, and he's like, "You need to move the F out of the way, blah, 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 blah." And he's just one of these hateful old men. And she's like, "Hey, you not talk to my daddy like that. He'll bust your ass." And I'm like, "Oh, my God, here she is writing checks that I can't cash." And, yeah.
That's funny.
All right, Herman, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
You know, I really enjoyed New York, but I'm gonna actually say international. I'm gonna go international. I'm gonna say anywhere in Greece.
That would be cool.
I've never been there, but I really want to go there and at least visit. It'd be kind of nice.
I've never been to New York. I'd have to visit there. I don't think I want to live there because it's weather is bad.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. It was negative 12-degree weather, like almost every.
You're breaking out.
Well, yeah.
How was Hawaii?
It was horrible. There was a nuclear bomb threat when I was there. Just kidding.
No.
Oh,
Seriously?
well, that's exciting.
No, I'm kidding, but there was one today.
Yeah,
A fake one.
it was somebody hit the wrong button apparently.
I'm sort of laughing at that. Not that there was actually a threat, but I'm just laughing about how someone could be so stupid to send that out. You know,
Right.
Jake and Logan Paul actually put it out there. That's who did it.
Oh, God.
Can we just not talk about that?
Oh, that's my new last name. I'm actually getting adopted by the Paul family.
All right, well, goodbye.
Yeah, we're going to disown you.
It's okay. Daren already did.
All right, Mr. Dose of Dad. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
It would probably be somewhere like Ecuador because isn't like the cost of living there like super cheap?
I don't know, but that would be nice.
Yeah. Or El Salvador. It's either Ecuador or El Salvador. I can't remember which. But like the cost of living there is like ungodly cheap. Well, that's attractive.
I've heard Cuba's amazing as far as the weather goes. I've never been there. Not Cuba, sorry. Costa Rica.
There's dinosaurs there. Charlie's convinced there's dinosaurs there because she's been watching Jurassic Park lately.
Gotcha.
Oh.
You know, me and my wife were watching, we're going through the Harry Potter series, and I was surprised that my 4-year-old sat down and watched Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yeah, Charlie, she's seen all those. She's seen all the Harry Potters. She's seen all the she's seen all the Jurassic Parks, all the Harry Potters, all the Star Wars.
Your daughter's cool.
Well, I'm going to tell you how. I'm going to show my bad parenting side. She's also seen all the Nolan Batmans. She thinks Bane is like the greatest thing ever, and she's terrified of the Joker. And she's also seen The Godfather. Now, here's what's funny about The Godfather is not long after that, there was one night I went to bed and she was mad at me because I wouldn't go to bed when she wanted to go. So I go to bed and I turn down the sheets and she's already in bed and there's like this dismembered doll in my bed. It's like a torso and a leg and a shoe and like the head and the hair are in two different places, and I'm like, all right, I message loud and clear. So
All right, I might have to watch it just for you, Dose of Dad.
Godfather is one of the greatest movies ever made.
Yeah, it really is.
I've never seen them. I've never.
Do you have Netflix?
Yeah, I do.
It's on Netflix right now.
I know it just hasn't ever interested me. So, Christian Enoch says this is a great live stream, so we're doing something right.
Yeah, he's a big fan of me, so
That's
That's
probably why
Christian.
you're here.
yeah. Well, I'm here because I'm bored on a Saturday night. So
What?
yes, Charlie.
Oh boy.
Yeah, well, she's
All right, Mr. Rocker Vlog. If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
It'll probably be Canada.
Canada. You do realize it snows in Canada?
fan of maple syrup, eh?
No, I just like it. I don't know. It's always been a thing of mine. Maybe someday that would happen.
I'd like to go to Canada. Never been
Preferably in the summertime.
Yeah, I'll go in the summer.
Yeah, because it's like negative like 80 there every winter. I'm like, ugh.
I ain't doing that. Big Bear says he would live in Daytona Beach, Florida. That would be cool. Florida would be,
No one cares about me.
you know what? If you're gonna start disrespecting my viewers, you're just gonna have to leave.
All right. See, I'm gonna get kicked out DOD before you.
He's not disrespecting my viewers.
No, but he does worse stuff. He just doesn't get caught.
But Daren's used to it. I'm a terrible human being by nature.
Well, I know. I want to be like you.
All right. Yeah, Florida would be cool. The problem that I have with Florida is the fact that it rains every day.
They got alligators and old people.
Yeah.
Oh, what is going on? Whoa. What in the world is going on over there?
She's convinced there's a ghost chasing her. I'll let her do her thing.
Let's see. What is another good question? If anyone in the chat has a question, you're more than welcome to bring it forward and participate. And yes, Norman, I was using my hands. But
I know you were. I saw you.
let's see if we have any other good questions. Bergie Love says Daytona is best too. So apparently there's 2 for Daytona.
I've been to Daytona
Right.
like once. It's been years. It was for a NASCAR race. I'm gonna be honest. It's very blurry. The memories of it are very blurry. There's pretty women down there. That's about all I can say.
Here you go.
Gotcha. I would love to attempt a NASCAR race, like to go to it. I don't know how well I would handle it because I'm not a sports person, but I would like to experience it at least once.
I'm not a sports person. It's a lot of fun if you go to the infield. It's a lot of fun if you're single. It's a lot of fun if you love to drink. If you're not any of those 3 things, it's not going to be for you.
Well, I'm not single and I don't drink, so I guess I could try the infield. I don't know. I did. There is a racetrack in Utah, and I went to a crotch rocket race, and I did photos. That was pretty cool. That was back when I was into photography.
Yeah, I'm not into the crotch rockets.
I prefer personally. I prefer oh my gosh, my mind just went like cruisers. But for a race, the crotch rockets were kind of fun. I didn't actually participate. I just stood on the sidelines and took pictures. And the way it was set up is you could actually go and like sit up and stand next to the track. So
I figured you'd be
were
out there racing there in your evil Knievel style. Thought it would be go with your evil Knievel personality,
Yeah,
Dangerous.
not me. All right, here's a good one. What's your favorite outdoor activity? I'm going to go ahead and say mine is riding my motorcycle. Back in the day when I had my four-wheeler, that was awesome too. Love going to the sand dunes.
Barbecue.
Ooh, that's a good one. I love me some carne asada. Another thing that sucks about winter is putting the barbecue away.
At the end, I'll let you tell them about not joke when we're done. You?
I tell them about stuff.
Sure, go on.
Go ahead, Charlie. Don't listen to your dad. Just do whatever you want.
Dad.
Shut up, Herman.
Charlie, listen to your dad.
I'll kick you out of here, Herman.
Oh, damn.
Us parents have kids on their own don't listen to their parents, so somebody else telling them not to do it, it's just not helping the situation.
I know.
Isn't that, is it just me, or is when you're at the store and your kid is just melting down in the checkout line over because they put all this candy and novelty crap right in the checkout line. All right. And it's all this stupid crap, Pokemon and TJ Maxx and Hello Kitty, and yes, I said TJ Maxx, go away. But all these like just characters and they're, I want this, and you're having to say no because they want like $15 for a little motorized fan of Hello Kitty. And then you got this little old woman behind you who hasn't raised a kid since the Great Depression, and she's sitting back there. She's like, "Oh, you shouldn't be so mean." No, shut up! I'm raising my child right now. This is the point where I'm trying to teach her that she doesn't get everything she wants.
Yeah,
and there's nothing that irritates me more.
I've had that. I think my kids are starting to get to the point where they realize that they're not getting anything, and so they're starting to stop that, but it's irritating. I did actually have an incident when I first moved to Ohio. I don't know if I told anyone this, but when I first moved to Ohio, and my child, she was 6, or no, she was 5 then. She threw the biggest fit, so I picked her up and carried her out. I put her over my shoulder like a sack of potatoes, and somebody called the cops on me. So that was I think
because we were swapping stories one day, and I told you, and I told you about me picking up my stepson and carrying him out of the store. He was screaming, "Don't kill me, Daddy! Don't kill me!"
Wow.
What did you do?
The chair hurt my ear.
The chair just jumped up and punched you? Okay, come here.
I have no jokes for that one. I won't go there. I promise, Daren. I'll be nice.
I laugh at my kids when they fall.
I laugh at my niece and nephew when they fall too, actually.
Big Bear says he loves Arizona because it's always barbecue season.
No one cares for Bear.
My first apartment, we actually had a carport, so we barbecued all year round. That was nice. All right.
All right. Sorry about that. The chair just jumped up and punched her in the ear. It was a heinous crime.
Interesting how that happens. Mr. Rocker Vlogs, what is your favorite outdoor activity?
Going hiking out in like parks.
Nice. I need to do more of that because I'm turning into a big old teddy bear.
I just need to do that because I'm getting fat.
Well, that's I was trying to say a nice way of I'm getting fat.
Well, I can say it. I'm not getting. I've got. I've surpassed.
I've put on at least 50 pounds since I got married, and it's like before I got married. I'm not blaming marriage. It's just when it just started happening. I was so skinny, and I could eat and eat and eat, and it wouldn't affect me.
What is this with it? You can be fat and happy or skinny and a bitch, but you can't be both.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
did you?
I just realized what I said. I'm sorry, Daren. I just ruined this for everyone.
It's almost midnight Eastern. It's okay. We're in the safe harbor.
So, Mr. Herman, I think you're the last one to answer this
Right.
question.
Well, I'm just gonna say, not necessarily hiking, but walk, just going on a walk. But lately, it hasn't been like obviously cruising, but for us Californians, it's been too cold to walk. So, but I can still.
Oh my
I
God.
can still do it anyway because
Get out!
I don't care.
Go!
Too cold for them is like what, 68 and a half?
No, 52.
Oh my God, that's a friggin' heat wave in the middle of January.
Herman, I'm starting to lose respect for you.
Daren, you actually had some?
Did he just leave?
Oh,
He just left.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Herman just left. Big Bear says he's been walking and hiking more because I am working on getting healthy. That is awesome. I actually enjoyed walking during the summer when it was warm outside. Every now and then I walk around the building at work, but yeah, I wanted to warm up so I can go walking again.
I think that's one of the disadvantages of working at home is, you always say, oh, well, I'll do this when I get off work. And then you get off work and you're like, it's a whole lot faster for me to just walk back here to the bedroom and take a nap than it is for me to go to the park and take a walk.
Yeah.
So, and just the activities just don't.
Understandable. Like the nice thing that I would do is on my break, me and my coworker would go out and walk, and that was nice.
Yeah, y'all got a nice park close by there.
Yeah, we do. But so it gives us plenty of time to walk. We do I think like a mile and a half. So
nice.
All right, we will move on without Herman.
Is he not coming back?
Huh?
Is he not coming back?
I don't know. I texted him. Mr. Rocker, Christian asked if you're still playing that guitar.
Yep.
I quit playing guitar because I couldn't do it, and I want to get back into it at some point. I miss it.
I've always wanted to learn to play the banjo.
What?
The banjo. I've always wanted to learn how to play that.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
Those are tough.
Bagpipe would be cool too, but so all right. One thing on the bucket list.
Oh, jeez.
You all have a bucket list.
Well, I owe too many people money to die, so I'm not really too concerned with actually creating a bucket list right now.
That's understandable.
Oh boy.
Get my kid through college, and I'll be satisfied with that.
That'd be a good one. Mine, I would love to ride motorcycle down the PCH.
I have no clue what that is.
It's the Pacific Coast Highway. It's the highway in California that goes down the coast.
I got some buddies that are bikers, and they go riding on this thing here on the east called the Dragon's Back.
Tail of the Dragon. The Tail of the Dragon. I've heard about that. I've heard it's brutal. It's got like 110 curves and like 10 miles or something like that.
Oh, I don't know. You could probably do that with your feet over the handlebars, couldn't you, Daren?
No, I'm still learning to ride.
Yeah, I never got into motorcycle riding. I never got into motorcycle riding. I've rode like dirt bikes, but I've never rode like motorcycles.
I never did until I got mine. It's weird that way. I did ride, like I said, I rode four-wheelers, but riding a motorcycle on the road, it's dangerous. I will agree. Just like Macs are dangerous, but it's an overwhelming, wonderful experience. It's freedom. It's great. I would recommend it to everyone. And I honestly feel that if everyone rode, I think they should mandatory 2 years on a bike before, as part of getting your license. That way, because I feel that if everyone rode, had the experience, they would watch out for motorcycles more often, if that makes sense. But that's just my feeling that can't be forced on anyone. So. How long is this awkward silence going to go?
I don't know. I was holding out for it.
All right, Mr. Vlogs, what's one thing on your bucket list?
Oh gosh. Well, learn how to play guitar.
Learn how to play guitar. Wait, you already learned? Didn't you already learn? I'm confused.
Yeah.
Ding, ding, ding.
Kind of.
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, dong, dong.
Oh boy.
What? How would you spend $1 million?
How would I spend $1 million?
Yeah. If you were given $1 million, how would you spend it?
Oh, I would pay off my house.
I'd put it all in Bitcoin.
No, that's going to crash so quick.
Sorry I interrupted you. You said you'd buy a house?
Yeah, I would pay off my house. I would probably get myself a decent vehicle. I was set back enough to pay for the majority of a college education for a tiny human and probably invest the rest.
That's awesome. I would love to have a house. I would absolutely buy a house. And then a reliable car. And I'd get myself out of debt. Because debt sucks. And then I would invest the rest. That is what I would do. I was joking about the Bitcoin. I feel like the market is unreliable. How about you, Mr. Rocker Vlog?
Probably settle down, get a house, and maybe a Camaro, one of those new Camaros.
Mm.
Get a wife. That's it.
I would actually, here's a good one for y'all.
Wait, whoa. Did Mr. Rocketblock say he would get a new wife?
No, I said get a wife.
Get a wife.
Mail orders, or
he's gonna get a mail order wife with $1 million. I'm going to tell you right now, no matter the price you pay, Mr. Rocker, it's too much.
No, I mean, you know what I mean.
Oh, I know.
So what is your dream car? And don't say something reliable.
69 Judge.
What?
69 Judge.
Oh, that's nice.
69. Oh my gosh, don't Google 69, guys.
Whoops.
Oh, is that like the Dukes of Hazzard?
No, the Judge is the GTO.
Where's
the General Lee was a Dodge Charger.
Gotcha. Okay, I never watched Dukes.
Which I would take one of those two. You never watch. God, what is wrong with you, Daren?
Everything.
You're telling so much about yourself.
Oh.
There is not a man over the age of 25-ish that did not have some type of crush on Daisy Duke.
I'm sorry to disappoint you. Never seen it.
That was a good show.
Um,
I'm talking to him.
No, I'm not done talking.
mine would be, my dream car would be probably a GTR at this point. I don't know. Lamborghini would be nice, but I think the GTR would be more practical.
No. You said nothing about depend. You said we couldn't go with dependability, so
Okay,
that cuts out practicality as well.
okay, that's fair. I would at this point. I don't know. I still love the GTR, but at this point, I'd go with the Lamborghini Huracan Performante.
Yeah, see, give me that classic American muscle. Give me my Mopar. Give me a Roadrunner, the '69 Judge.
I would actually take. Actually, I've been thinking about this, and I would take the Hellcat.
Oh,
The
that's
Challengers. They're not bad.
Yeah, as long as it's got a stick, I'll take it.
Yeah, see, I'm all about that classic American muscle, just that raw Detroit steel, especially like the old let's see, what were they? I think they were the 440s or the 442 was Oldsmobile, so I think it was the 440. The 440 was a Hemi.
I don't know. I couldn't tell you.
I can't remember. I've not been a gearhead in years, so. That's an expensive hobby.
My parents, when they got married, my dad had a Camaro, and my mom had a Barracuda.
Barracudas were nice.
They traded the Barracuda in for a station wagon.
Please tell me it was the Griswold family station wagon.
Pretty much, yes. They traded the Barracuda in for a station wagon, and they traded the Camaro in for a Hyundai. My dad, to this day, he'll still kick himself for doing that. But at that time, he had a family that was larger than the car, and it just had to go.
Yeah, I traded a boat in for a wife. I still regret it.
A Big Bear says a Dodge Charger 500.
Right now.
The Charger, like the new Charger.
I don't know. He just says a Dodge Charger 500.
Could be a new one, maybe.
Let's Google it. We got this Google thing. I'm fluent in Google. Charger.
Man, he's talking about generally.
Gotcha. Okay.
But he's talking about it in a B body.
Yeah, he said no, a 1969.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he wants the General Lee in a B body. So
that would be cool. I don't know. I'm torn between American Muscle and Rice Rockets.
Well, see, the thing is you can't when it comes to cars, okay. You cannot reproduce that sound of just raw American power. Okay, yeah, you got your little Rice Rockets and stuff that, yeah, they sound like souped up lawnmowers, but just that deep rumble and roar, you cannot reproduce that with these foreign made cars.
I love cars, but I haven't had enough money to actually get invested into looking into cars, and so it's just like I love cars. I just never had the motivation to look into them because I've never had the money to actually get a nice car, if that makes sense. But recently I've been watching some YouTubers that are into cars, and I lost my train of thought. So I watched one with I watched a couple with the GTR, and then I watched a couple with the Lamborghini. But the Lamborghini is just it's supercharged. It's awesome. And then the GTR is turbocharged, so they're different, and they both appeal to me.
Yeah, see, no, when I was younger, my teenage years, of course, fast cars and women, that's all I was into. So my granddaddy had an old 72 Ford F100.
Did you say Ford
F100. And it had one of the FE series motors in it. So I ended up putting a 390. I tore this whole thing down. I had the transmission rebuilt, had everything in the transmission done for a sports build. Go put that back in the closet, honey. Yeah, we'll do that later. Go put it back in the closet.
No, like,
Yeah, we'll make those later.
no, I mean the face.
Okay, we'll make them later. Go put it back.
No, I won't.
You're killing me, Smalls. Yeah, she's killing me. But had the transmission completely redone. I built the motor in it, and it had like a 390 crank in it, and like it was like a Frankenstein of everything from the FE series of motors. And the thing run like a scalded dog, and you could hear it coming from a mile away. And I mean that literally, because it was open headers, and it had you ever been to like a truck and a tractor pull?
I know I want to. Like my brother-in-law invited me last year, but I couldn't go.
Yeah, well, when you go to a truck and tractor pull, you hear those really, the cams have, and these motors have really long, what's called a lope, which is how long it takes all the cylinders to fire. And they'll sit there and go, whop, whop. And it just sounds like a hammer hitting or whatever, in rhythm. That's how this truck sounded. And so I had probably, I don't know, 600-700 horsepower in this rusted old 72 Ford F100, and it ended up being too much for the truck. And it was so bad that like it ripped the mounts off of the cab.
Wow.
And twisted the frame so bad. I ended up trashing my granddaddy's old truck, but it was fun to build. I drove it as like a grocery getter for a long time. But then I got out trying to hot rod in it, and the body just could not take what was in it.
Gotcha. I wish that I had somebody that could teach me about cars growing up, because I would love to rebuild a Jeep or something like that, and I just have no experience. I don't know what I'm doing. I just wish I had someone that could help me and show me, but I never had that. And the way that cars are going, they're more technology now, and not as many backyard mechanics can work on. So
there you are, Darren. I tagged you in Facebook. I got pictures of it.
I forgot to do that. But like I said, I'd love to rebuild a car one day.
Put that back. Stop getting that stuff out of the closet. Put it back. No, put it back.
We have Kathleen here from the Blended Family Show. Hi, Kathleen. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, the old 72 Ford. Nice.
Yeah, that was right before I sold the truck.
So it twisted the frame?
It twisted the frame.
And then you sold it.
Yep. And it's all rusted up because it'd been sitting out for probably 8 months.
Gotcha.
Oh, wow.
Okay. But like I said, I would love to do something like that. I just don't know what I'm doing.
Don't eat that.
It'll be fun one day. One day. So I'm gonna tell y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all my problems that I'm having. And when I go to work, I'm working on a Windows computer. So when I come home, I work on a Mac. And so trying to remember the different keyboard commands between the two is kind of pain.
Well, you know how to solve that problem, don't you, Daren? Get rid of the Mac.
You what?
Get rid of the Mac.
You know I can't do that.
You could, but you're too stubborn.
It's true. It's true.
No.
Yeah, Kathleen did change her channel name. If it's the Kathleen that I'm thinking of. Kathleen and
Yeah,
Fam.
I think that used to be Kathleen and family. Let me click on the channel. That'll tell me.
Yeah, it was originally.
Yeah, it's Kathleen and family. Change your family or channel name.
Hi, Kathleen. We're just hanging out, answering some questions. If you have any questions, spit them out. That was actually a good one. I like cars. I wish I knew more about cars. Mr. Rocker Vlogs, you didn't answer the question. What's your dream car?
Dream car is a 1970 Chevelle.
1970 Chevelle. Now, would you buy it restored or would you restore it yourself?
That's a good one. Probably restore it.
I think that would be fun. I just don't know what I'm doing.
I'll tell you, it's a fun hobby to have if you have a lot of money.
Yeah, I was about to say, I'm sure it's bloody expensive.
It is.
Oh, come on.
All right, let's see. Another good question. What is the best vacation you've ever had?
I'll go first. Definitely take a vacation down in Rhode Island.
Did you say Rhode Island?
Yep.
That would
Been
be,
down there many times.
that would be cool. I wish I could like travel. That would actually be another thing on my bucket list would be to travel.
Yep, love fishing there too.
My best vacation, I'm torn between when I was a wee lad, I went to Disney World. That was pretty cool. But also as an adult, we would go up to and rent snowmobiles and ride around snowmobiles up there. That was pretty fun. Anything with motors and powers is pretty fun. It's
Right.
those two are my favorite. I can't pick one. How about you, Joseph Dan?
The last vacation I remember having, I think I was like 10, and my mom took us to the Smoky Mountains. And
I've heard of what they are.
And I remember it being a miserable trip because everything my mother and I wanted to go do, we couldn't do because my grandmother's like this super religious little old lady that everything under the sun is a sin. Like in her world, you know, if a woman cuts her hair, they're going to hell. You know, if a woman wears pants, you know, they're going to hell. And so like anything that she considered worldly, we couldn't go do because it would just be an ungodly. So like it was like this miserable trip where we we got there, we drove to the top of the mountain, we came down, we stayed at the hotel for like 2 days, and then we came home because we literally couldn't do anything without being told we were going to hell for it. So
that would be miserable.
Yeah, that's like the only vacation I think I've ever been on. And
that actually reminds me of another great vacation. So at the bottom of the Grand Canyon, there is an Indian reservation called Havasupai, and it's super expensive because that's what the Indians live off of. But it's like $50 a night, which I guess is about as much as a hotel. But it's $50 per person, and you hike 12 miles in. And
Nope.
The hiking. Did you say nope?
Yeah, hike it in 12 miles. No.
Okay. So the way I did it is because going in it's all downhill. So I backpacked in, and see I'm not a very athletic guy, so it was very difficult for me. But I backpacked in. I hauled my gear in. So you go in 10 miles. You pay the registration. You pay the fee or whatever, and then you hike another 2 miles into the actual campground. Um, I I hiked in. I paid my $50 per night, which was for camping expensive. And then we hiked the last 2 miles, and I got lucky because my brother went ahead and came back and got my pack, and so that was pretty nice of him. So I didn't have to carry it the last 2 miles. And then on the way out, because it was all uphill, it was $60 to have a donkey haul your. That was definitely worth it. So, but it's like Hawaii.
Because I ride the donkey out. That's what I want to know. Forget carrying my crap out. I'll leave it there. I'll buy new crap. Will the donkey carry me out?
Yeah, for another, it was like $150. You could do that. But like I said, it was expensive. So it was like $50 per night. So this is the falls.
Oh wow.
So it was like $50 a night, and then it was $60 to have your gear hauled out. So, but it's gorgeous. So those are some of the falls, and they had pools that you could go swimming in. Oh, gorgeous! I wish I was into photography at that point, but I wasn't. So, oh well. Bergie Love says her first trip to Morro Bay was a wonderful time. And then Big Bear says vacation to Oregon as a kid with my dad was awesome. That would be. I don't know. What?
I think the big thing I'm saving for and I'm hoping to make happen is 2019. I want Christmas to be Disney World for Charlie.
We talked.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to make it happen, but I'm gonna do everything in my power because it's not cheap. It's like $5 or $6 grand.
Yeah,
for a week down there. But
that's
like that's all inclusive. That's like hotel, flights, parks, and it's like the park hopper pass, and that's three hot. It's basically you fly down there, 3 hots and a cot for a week, and you get like a mug a day that you can have unlimited refills on for drinks and stuff, and then like Disney characters coming. It's like all the bells and whistles, like Disney characters coming to the room and doing makeup with Charlie, and she gets to dress up and be a princess for a day, and just stuff like that. So
that would be cool. I know my kids would love it. I just, like you say, it's expensive. And
yeah, you've got what, 3 kids?
2 kids.
Huh?
I have 2 kids.
Two daughters, right?
Yeah, 2 daughters. So they would love the princess things and everything. Just
yeah. So I mean, you'd probably look at another 800 to 1,000 just to per person.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. But, all right. Let's see if we got another good question. Like I said, if anyone in the chat has a question, let us know. These are just questions I found off the interweb while I was at work today. All right, here's a good one. No, that's not a good one.
Make up your mind, Daren. Come on.
Well, it says, what would you do with your 15 minutes of fame? Actually, Christian has a better one. What's your favorite food?
Oh, wow.
Whatever I don't have to cook.
You don't like cooking?
I love cooking. I just don't like cleaning the crap up when I'm done.
Gotcha. See,
hate
I
it,
love
Dustin.
cooking. What?
I hate it, Dustin, Dad.
I love cooking, and I agree. I hate the cleanup. But my other thing is, um, I don't have enough time to do it. Like the only day I really have to do it is on Monday, and just trying to. I'm actually I like coming up with my own recipes. Like I take from other like I get like 5 different recipes and come up with my own, and I enjoy that. Um, but that takes time as well, and I don't have time. Christian says he loves food. Food is amazing. I'm not gonna lie. Food is pretty amazing. Um, probably my favorite food would be a steak, medium well, or a burger. I love burgers too. Burgers, if they're done right, burgers are good.
Key word there, Darren. Done right.
I know. I knew that was gonna trigger you. I knew it. I know. I never said they were done right in that video. I just showing you how to do McDonald's McDouble.
I don't think McDonald's abuses their fake meat as bad as you abuse those poor patties. That was. I think what you did to those poor hamburgers is a hate crime in some countries.
That was actually one of my favorite videos. I love that video because it was so funny.
It was those actions, just like that, Darren, that caused the Geneva Convention. I'm confident in
it. Excuse me. If y'all don't know what he's talking about, I did a recent video on it's called the McDouble hack. Basically, how you can make your own McDonald's McDouble from home. And he
it was a hack, all right. It's a crime against beef. That's the thing that makes PETA gives PETA a valid platform. Okay, when you abuse an animal that has given its life so that it could provide you nourishment, and you abuse that beef that way, I have to side with PETA at that point. I better quit before I break down.
No, I have bronchitis, so it's not. You're not gonna kill.
I used to work it.
Huh?
Oh, go ahead.
No, go.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. I have bronchitis. You're not gonna kill me. It will. You used to work.
I used to work at McDonald's.
Were you a chef?
Sandwich preparation, sandwich, meats, everything.
I would love. I'd love to know how they recreate or make their chicken nuggets. Their chicken nuggets are actually pretty decent, like the breading. All right.
Deep fry it, and then they serve it.
I'm sure it comes frozen, huh?
Yeah, they do.
All right.
All it is like a ground. It's like a ground chicken, shaped into these little forms, and then they, if you want to reproduce at home, it's just ground chicken, and you shape it into whatever little patties you want, and then you dip it in flour, dip it in egg, dip it back in flour. It's like some seasoned mixes, and then just deep fry it.
Big Bear says he loves a good barbecue, especially ribs. Now, I like ribs when they're done right, so you can get them off the bone without. I don't like getting my fingers dirty. Shut up, Joseph, Dad. Like when I eat chicken wings, I prefer the boneless.
I didn't say a word.
I knew you're gonna.
You know me well.
Yes, I do. I don't like getting my fingers dirty, and so, like when I eat like wings, I get the boneless, which are basically I know they're just chicken nuggets. Or when ribs are done right and they just fall off the bone when you put a fork and a knife in it, that's good. What is Charlie's favorite food?
What's your favorite food?
My favorite food?
Yeah, what's your favorite food?
I don't know.
You don't know
Olives?
olives?
No.
No.
No. Wait, go up. Is that my backpack?
Yes, that's your old backpack. What's your favorite food? Quit worrying about what's on the computer screen.
I said don't know.
You don't know.
Mm.
Is it candy?
How about nachos?
What about nachos? No.
No. How about I see food and I eat it?
And can I talk to them?
No, honey, you can't talk to him. You're not gonna take over Darren's live stream. Here you go, Darren. You can. I posted a picture in Discord. You can show Big Bear some barbecue.
All right.
Oh, that photo's blurry. Hold on, I got another one.
Oh, he's got another. See, that's one thing I hate about winter is putting the barbecue away. And like,
I mean, my smoker's good enough that um that I could smoke in the middle of the winter. But who wants to sit outside when it's friggin' 8 degrees smoking
yeah,
barbecue?
I agree. So let's see, share, screen share.
There you go.
All right, let's see. And like, I want a smoker, but my wife doesn't like the flavor of smoke, so it would be kind of pointless to have a smoker. I guess that means I could eat more meat, right?
Exactly. Darren likes to eat meat, giggity.
I do. So there. Oh my gosh. There you go.
Oh,
Making me hungry. That is.
Two Boston butts and
But
a brisket.
Another thing is, back in Utah, before we moved, I had a charcoal smoker. Problem is you could not keep the temperature up, so I want an electric one. I sold it to move out here. Well, because it wouldn't fit in the trailer, but
Mine's charcoal.
I want. Is yours a Traeger?
No.
I don't know. Mine was one of those. It was like yay wide and yay wide and like yay tall. It was a square one, and I just could not keep the temperature up.
A Traeger is a pellet smoker.
That's right.
So if you're doing charcoal in there, you're doing it wrong.
Well, mine isn't. It wasn't a Traeger. It would not keep the temperature up, and this was even before my YouTube days, and I went to YouTube to see how to make.
Well, I mean, all right, I'm going to be 110% honest here. If you're buying a smoker at Walmart, unless you're paying like $400 or more, you're not going to buy a smoker that holds temperature.
That I did not know. Actually, I bought it for $15 off my coworker because somebody had given him a new one.
Yeah. A good smoker, you're probably not going to get less than $300 to $500, even electric.
Yeah, I just like even my barbecue is propane just because it's easier for keep the temperature.
Oh, an outdoor woman's stove. Got it.
Yep, that's it is what it is. I'm sorry. I'm just disappointed.
Sorry, I still love you, Darren.
I know. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, propane has always scared the hell out of me. Just because if you put that lid down and it smokes up really bad and it puts the flame out, when you raise that lid back up, boom. Because I've had that happen.
I've
And
never had that happen.
yeah, propane just scares the hell out of me.
Gotcha. All right, let's see if we can find another question. What would you like to be known for? Joseph, Dad, what would you like to be known for?
Does a career in adult film, since YouTube's not working out for me? Yeah.
That should probably make more money.
Probably. I don't know. I don't know. You got me stumped.
All right. Okay. I'm actually working on an article for my website because this has been on my mind lately because of different incidences in the YouTube community. But I would like to be known for being a positive influence.
Oh, that's a good one.
I could never pull off being a positive influence. You met me.
That's mine. Mustard is good on it to me. Jaybird's house is here. Mustard on what? On what do you put mustard on, Jaybird?
I think it's barbecue.
Is that what you want to be known for, Jaybird? Is for putting mustard on it? Mr. Rocker Vlog, what would you like to be known for?
I'd like to be known to be a great entertainer on YouTube.
Nice. That would be good. I'm still trying to. Do you put mustard on your barbecue?
Me? Yeah, I use it as a binder.
Oh, that's an inside joke. I see. I'm not inside, so I am inside.
Well, technically, you do use mustard in barbecue. You use it to keep when you're doing dry rub barbecue. You slather your meat in mustard and then put your rub on
it. Excuse me. I like mustard. I like mustard on my burger and my hot dogs. Oh, Sling Blade. Okay.
French fry potatoes. Mm-hmm.
Yummy.
Okay. That makes more sense. All right, we're babysitting a dog, and he's sitting behind me, making lots of noise. Let's see.
Yeah, I got roped in the dog sitting a couple weeks ago. Well, it's been a while now. It's been a month or two ago. God, it was terrible.
Well, I didn't even know about it. I didn't even know about it until my wife said, I was at work, my wife's like, "Oh, we're babysitting a dog." I'm like, "Really?" Oh, yeah.
Oh no, the neighbors are like, "Oh, can you watch our dog for a few days?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, sure." And the last time I saw the dog, it was like maybe the size of. I mean, it was little, okay, and it had been maybe 6 or 8 months. No, they brought a horse up here. This thing was a friggin' horse. All right, it was taller than Charlie, standing on all fours. And
wow.
And they said, "Oh, it's great with cats." It was not great with cats. And the only way the thing would not stand outside my bedroom door and sing me the song of its people was if I let it in the bedroom. And then I let it in the bedroom. Laying on the floor next to the bed was not good enough. No, it would stand next to the bed, singing the song of its people, and it would demand to be in the bed between Charlie and I, because Charlie won't sleep in her own stinking bed. So I didn't have Kung Fu Octopus to deal with, no, Charlie. I had this dog who and Charlie and the dog ended up taking over the bed, and I went and slept on the couch.
That would be miserable.
On that couch?
Yes, I slept on that couch when that stinging dog was here.
What dog?
Remington.
Remington?
Yeah.
All right, here's a good one for you. Oh, here's a good one for you.
So can I talk to them now?
No.
Well, you won't let me talk to anyone.
Oh my goodness.
What is a great bit of advice a parent or mentor has given you? I'm going to go first. Best bit of advice I've gotten recently from a mentor has been, let me see if I can quote it. I'm horrible at quotes. Good creators will borrow. Great creators will steal.
That's nowhere close.
Great artists will borrow. I don't know. I suck at quotes.
Great artists copy, or good artists copy. Great artists steal.
Yeah, I'm horrible at quotes. I do apologize.
Now, can you tell us who said that, Daren?
Well, the mentor was Mr. Joseph Dad.
Yes, but do you know who actually originally said the quote?
I'm trying to remember that. Was it Steve Jobs?
No. He said it, but he was quoting someone else.
Pablo Picasso?
Bingo.
Huh?
Yep.
I googled it. I'm not gonna lie. I googled it.
Cheater.
I'm a cheater. All right. How are you gonna answer that, Joseph Dad?
What was the question?
What is the greatest bit of advice a parent or mentor has given you? Don't drop soap.
No, while this advice didn't work in my marriage, probably the what I remember most is I told a guy that has been a family friend for a long time. I was getting married, and he told me, he's like, couples divorce over two things, one of two things, either sex or money. He said, I'm going to tell you, he's like, pay the babysitter now or pay the divorce lawyer later. And while I tried my best to follow that advice, and we paid the babysitter multiple times, I still pay the divorce lawyer too. But I mean, the reality of it is, that's true. If you don't make time to take care of the marriage, it's not going to work, or any relationship for that matter.
Right.
I can see that. All right, Rocker. What is the greatest bit of advice a parent or mentor has given you?
Best advice my dad ever taught me was, if you want to do something in your life, don't ever let anybody tell you you can't do something that you want to do.
That is awesome. I'm actually a firm believer on that. Like, I've learned. Excuse me. Doing YouTube has really got me out of my shell, and I've learned. I feel like I've grown so much from doing it. Like, normally I'm antisocial, but the YouTube has gotten me out of that. I've met so many people, so many wonderful people, and I've grown from that. And I've recently realized, or it just reinforces that in my life. If you want something, don't let anyone else tell you can't have it. And I wish I knew who quoted this. I don't, because I'm bad with quotes. But there's a motivational video that I watch on YouTube every now and then, and one of my favorite quotes from that is "fail forward," and basically, if you fail, learn from it, and keep moving forward. So that's my thought on that. Big Bear said, "Winners don't quit, quitters don't win." I like that. That's a really good piece of advice.
No, there's something I want to say that is just an awful comment, but I won't because you want to keep it PG.
All right, I appreciate you. All right.
I'll say it if you want me to, Daren.
No. If you had a time machine, what point in the past or future would you visit? I would visit my 16-year-old self and tell him to start a YouTube channel.
See, I wouldn't go back that far. I'd only go. No, I don't want to say that. Daren knows where I was going to go. Let me think about it a minute. Go on, Mr. Roger.
Okay, if I was to look at the future, oh man, that's a good one.
That's a good one. Like, it'd be nice to go into the future and see what it's like, but I don't know. That's a hard one. I'm not gonna lie.
Right.
If you can't think of anything, we can skip it.
Yeah, I really can't.
All right. All right, let's see. Where in the world have you been that you thought was paradise? I'm gonna go with that Havasu, like Havasu pie. That's the closest I've gotten to paradise.
Mine would have to be going to church.
To where?
To church.
That makes sense. That's a good one. How about you, Mr. Joseph Dad?
The closest to paradise. Does getting to use the bathroom without little fingers coming under the door count?
Yes.
All right, yeah. That you know, anytime I get to go to the bathroom without little fingers under the door, yeah, exactly. Daddy, what are you doing in there? What are you doing? Can I come in there? I want to come in there.
Let's see. I'm in the bathroom. What do you think I'm doing? Shaving?
I'm pooping. Go away.
I got that this morning. My daughter's like, I'm in the bathroom. What do you think I'm doing? Shaving? And the interesting thing is she asked me like 10 minutes, or not 10 minutes, but a couple minutes before if I was going to the bathroom. I'm like, yes. All right, let's see. What fictional place would you like to visit?
Hogwarts.
That would be cool. That would be cool. Back to, I'm assuming the Paradise one. Big Bear says Catalina Island was awesome.
I've
I've
never heard of
never
it.
been to Catalina. I've heard it was pretty cool. My brothers and sisters older than me would go diving out there, so I've heard it's pretty cool. I don't know the I hate the I don't like the Lord of the Rings movies. I can't stand them. But to visit like Hobbitville, that would be pretty cool. And I know it's in New Zealand or no something. It's there is actually where's Hobbitville?
Darren, I'm going to toss out. You're opening the door for all sorts of short jokes.
Give Elf when the it is in New Zealand, the Shire, Island, New Zealand. But when the elf rider comes in and Buddy starts making elf jokes. All right, Mr. Rocker, where would you live? Or sorry, what fictional place would you like to visit?
Oh goodness. Probably Disneyland. Yeah. Movie type thing, or
Sorry, what?
does it have to be like a movie type thing, or?
This says fictional, whatever. I don't know what fictional means. I believe, if I remember right, it's something that's not real, like
Okay.
Hogwarts.
Yeah, something that's not real.
Big Bear says, I agree with Joseph Diet. Hogwarts would be cool. That would be cool.
Brats. That's kind of my answer too. But
No worries. If you could choose an age to remain forever, which age would you choose?
4.
4?
Yes. You can be a smart ass and get away with it. You don't have to work. Your clothes are all washed for you. You get 3 hots and a cot. No responsibility. Everything you do is someone else's problem. Yes, I want to be 4.
That.
Either that or a liberal. Yeah. I'm sorry, that just slipped out.
I don't know. I was gonna say like 21 because you're an adult, and I don't know. It's being an adult has benefits, but being a kid has benefits. So it's kind of a toss up. I'd say either 21 or 16. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm sticking with is 21 or 16.
No, 16, I was working on the farm. I was cutting tobacco, hanging tobacco. No, I'm good. I'm good.
I had my own car, I had a job, and I had my own money. My parents still pay for pretty much everything. They paid for my car insurance. So,
Dude, it's 2018. You can get some pimping Hot Wheels now, or some pimping Power Wheels.
I
You
know.
just go along, cruise the playground, pick up some honeys. I mean, you can do. Hey, have you not seen Roger Rabbit? The baby in the beginning of that movie, man, he had it going on. He had what was it? No, Jessica Rabbit was Roger Rabbit's girlfriend. But still.
All right. You kind of got me there. How about you, Mr. Rocker Vlogs? Which age would you live forever?
oh god, if I could go back in time, probably at least 22 years old.
3?
22.
22? Gotcha.
How old are you now?
I'm gonna be 29.
Oh, wow. I'm 34.
I didn't think he was that old.
Yep, getting up there in age.
If you could take one physical item with you on a deserted island, what would it be?
Oh man.
A roll of toilet paper.
A boat.
All right, I'll give you that one.
That's a good one. Let me think. Probably some water.
A what?
Water.
That makes sense. You don't know if the water you're surrounded with you can drink. So I'm gonna end this in about 15 minutes because it's getting late. What do you guys think of these questions?
Very cool.
They were good.
I stole them from these are actually questions I found on the internet for getting to know your coworkers type of thing. So some of them are kind of like done like I'm not gonna make you answer this, but what's one sentence you'd like to hear from your boss?
Here's a raise.
Right?
I'll take. You're not fired. Or this is actually the one that I was going to ask and I didn't because it just seems irrelevant in this setting. But what would you do with your 15 minutes of fame?
What?
I don't know. And does anyone in the chat have any questions for us? We're open to questions. What if we have, I hear mouse clickings. Who's mousing around?
Sorry, that was me.
No worries, I'm just joking.
That's a left click, Daren. That's a sound that you're not familiar with.
Let's get it out. Come on. Let's hear all the Mac jokes.
That's all I got tonight. I'm gonna take it easy on you. You
The
got it
only
bad. You got it bad enough. You're a Mac user.
Well, the only one that I have is once you go Mac, you don't go back. Favorite movies. That's a good one, Christian. Oh my gosh.
I've already said my favorite movie of all time tonight. Let's see if chat was listening.
I know what it is. Favorite movie of all times. I'm gonna have to go with Gone in 60 Seconds.
That's a good one.
Especially with Eleanor. Movie? Yeah. Okay. This came out back in the day when I was getting ready to get my license, and so it made an impression on me.
Yeah.
And
Eleanor was sexy.
And it had. Huh?
Eleanor was a sexy lady. Let's be honest.
Yeah. See that? I mean, I'm not a Ford fan, but that would make me a Ford fan. If I had Eleanor, oh my gosh. Bergie Love says Gone with the Wind.
Which Eleanor isn't really a true Ford. It's a Shelby. It's kind of a
That's
cross.
Right.
Kind of a cross between a Shelby and a Mustang. I forget
that raw American.
Yeah, there's some kind of cross there. I don't remember what it was, but
I think it's like a Ford but Shelby comes in and make tuning for it.
Yeah.
I think that's how. I could be wrong. I've been known to be wrong before.
It happened once. It was a Tuesday.
Excuse me. How about you, Mr. Rocker Vlogs? Your favorite movie?
My favorite movie as of right now is Miracle. It's a true story of this U.S. Olympic hockey team that goes against Russia.
Is that the one with Burt Reynolds?
Kurt Russell, yeah.
Yeah, Kurt Russell's. That's right. My wife loves that movie, and I've watched it once. And it is.
My dad actually lived through that.
Nice. That would be cool.
He remembers it perfectly.
That would be cool. That is
And it can't fall out. I'm a girl.
Okay, that's awesome.
My kids are girls too.
Yeah. She's telling me her teeth can't fall out because she's a girl.
My 7-year-old
I don't have any yet.
has had 3 fall out.
In a minute.
Any more questions from the chat?
What's your favorite movie, Dose of That? Oh, I'm glad you all asked.
Oh, I was actually waiting.
I'm sorry.
It's I'm gonna take a wild stab in the dark and say it's the now my mind just went blank. Oh my gosh! Don't tell me! Don't tell me! The Godfather.
Yes.
All right, I won! I won something.
Now, that's not the movie that I've seen the most times ever.
What's the movie that you've seen the most times?
Don't laugh at me. RoboCop.
I remember watching that growing up.
Yes. I watched. What are you doing? Quit pulling on your teeth.
No, I'm biting. It hurts my teeth.
Well, quit biting and it won't hurt. If it hurts, don't do it.
Probably the one that I watched the most growing up was Three Ninjas.
I remember that movie.
My family hated me because I would always watch that movie, and growing up I wanted to be a ninja. Doctor said no, so I had to live vicariously.
Ninja Daren. I'm just getting this image in my head. Have you ever seen the Hillbilly Ninja?
Once.
I'm getting this image in my head of Daren sitting back going, Ninja Star, Ninja Star.
I actually did not finish it because my dad didn't like it, so we didn't finish it. It was back in the day with Blockbuster, and he rented it, and he just did not like it.
No. Hillbilly Ninja is a viral video on YouTube.
Oh, I was thinking Beverly Hills Ninja. Sorry.
Oh no, with Chris Farley? No, this is Hillbilly Ninja. This is like the country backwoods slept with the cousin ninja.
And you said it's on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Hillbilly Ninja.
Let's check it out.
Is it appropriate?
No, it's
Okay.
not. It's not stream appropriate.
All right, we'll check it out later.
Not if you want to keep it PG.
All right, if y'all want to,
I've ruined that probably. So,
huh?
I've ruined your PG rating more than likely.
No, not yet.
Well, give me a minute. Yeah.
Still got 10 minutes.
Is that it?
All right, I'll go watch that up.
Is that a personal challenge, Darren?
No. I've never seen Gone with the Wind.
I've never seen Gone with the Wind is one of those movies that's kind of like reading War and Peace to me. You know, you start it off and then it's just like nah. Well, I'm not a musical guy.
Neither am I. But my wife gets mad at me sometimes because she'll say movies that she remembers watching that are classics that I've never seen, like Bedknobs and Broomsticks, Alice in Wonderland, Mary Poppins, things like that. And so she's just like, "What is wrong with you?" I'm like, "Nothing." Oh. Although I gotta say, to my defense, she does like Labyrinth. So I gotta say, what is wrong with you?
Yeah, I don't like Labyrinth.
It's one of those movies where you either love it or you either hate it.
Yeah, I never understood it. It was weird. The movie was good. A never-ending story. That's what I remember watching when I was growing up.
I saw parts of it, but I never.
That was always good. Which Netflix has got a lot of good movies on right now. It's got Godfather 1, 2, and 3. Daren.
All right.
It's got like all the Lethal Weapons on this month. Troy's on there.
Those are actually really good.
Yeah. Sweet. Yeah, Lethal Weapons on there. But Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory's on there this month.
The old one or the new one?
Both of them.
Oh, both of them.
Both of them.
We watched the Johnny Depp one with my kids, and they actually like that. So
yeah, Charlie loves them both. I think Charlie is sick of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, so she's been watching Willy Wonka lately.
Gotcha.
You know, so and then let's see, there's something else. Cars 3 comes out on Netflix January 30th.
So I have to ask you this question because it just popped into my head, and it's movie related. I'm assuming both of you, grew up with the classic Ninja Turtles with the 3 movies?
The first one and second one, yes. The third one was an abomination to the Ninja Turtles.
Okay, I could see that. What are your thoughts / feelings on the new ones?
Didn't waste my time. I watched like 10 minutes of the new ones, and it was like, no.
Gotcha. How about you, Mr. Rocker Vlogs?
Yeah, I like the older ones better.
I like the old ones better because they're classic. But if you don't compare them, I think the new ones are pretty good. I mean, like I said, the old ones are better, but
it's like the remake. Let's see, they've remade some of like the new Dredd movie. It's not new now, but like you had the original Judge Dredd with Stallone, and you have the new Judge Dredd. I forget who the actor is, but I honestly prefer the new Dredd over the old Dredd.
interesting.
But then you have like RoboCop. They remade RoboCop, and it was nothing like the original Peter Van Hoven 1984 film.
Mm-hmm.
But like the new one, it had its own place. It wasn't some abomination like the crap that they did with the Ninja Turtles. I mean, it was a solid movie for someone who enjoys RoboCop. You know, it wasn't as good as the original, but you know, it was watchable.
Gotcha. All right, one last question. Does anyone in the chat have any more questions for us? All right, Mr. Rocker Vlogs, do you want to plug your channel?
Yes, it's Mr. Rocker Vlogs, Mr. Rocker.
Mr. Dose or Dad, do you want to plug your channel?
Sure. I'm Dan Peters with Dose of Dad. Head on over, do family vlogs, product reviews, toy reviews. I turn a kid loose cooking in the kitchen and all that good stuff. So you can head over and read a little bit and check out my opinions on dodfam.com.
dodfam.com. My name is Daren Hillhouse from Daren Hillhouse Vlogs. If you have not yet, hit that subscribe button, the red one down below the screen. And make sure you hit that like button. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for participating. I really appreciate all of your support. I'm actually working on my articles on my website, which is DarenHillhouseVlogs.com as well. So head over there and check some of those out. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are awesome. Have an amazing day.